What a pleasant evening it is.
Did you hear about English Fest 21?
Yes, the English language competition series, right?
Isn't the awarding ceremony supposed to be held today?
Wait, is that why all these people are here?
Yeah, I almost forgot. We are supposed to be comparing the event, right?
Yeah, then let's jump right into it. I'm Sumudhu Abhevikrama.
And I'm Sasmita Aryarathna, and we'll be your hosts for this evening.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the awarding ceremony of English Fest 2021.
Speaking of a grand welcome, who's a better person to address each and every one of you than the Secretary of the Advanced English Skills Improvement Unit, 𝐁𝐰𝐚𝐫𝐿. Nithila, the stage is yours.
Good evening, everyone. I warmly welcome you all to the awards presentation ceremony of the English Fest 2021. It's my pleasure to welcome Honorable Chief Guest, Mr.Hasith Prematilleke, Principal Sir, Deputy Principals, Assistant Principals, Senior Master in charge of clubs and societies, Senior Games Master, panel of judges, teachers, prefects, parents, and my dear fellow royals. I feel honored to share the achievements of brilliant students of our school. This ceremony will award the meritorious students, and it also marks the progress and success of our school. Our school believes in proper education, which plays a crucial role in a student's bright future. For this belief, our school committee members and teachers provide their best towards the direction of student success. Our Advanced English Skills Improvement Unit was also established with the intention of developing and improving the English knowledge of young royals. Our students have proven their ability in the academic field and on the extracurricular field, including sports, clubs, and societies. The English Fest competition is a brilliant example for that. So once again, let me warmly welcome you all. I'm sure all the participants are eagerly waiting to know the results of the competitions. So without further ado, let's move on to the next segment of the awarding ceremony. Thank you.
Thank you, Nithila. Over to you, Sumudhu.
Thank you, Sasmita. Ladies and gentlemen, next up we have for you a short trip down memory lane. To be specific, a condensation of this exceptional club beer that we have had so far. Hope you enjoy. Well, that basically sums up all the exciting things that went down in the Advanced English Skills Improvement Unit in the year of 2021.
I think everyone here has heard about English Fest 21. But do you actually know about the competitions and the proceedings that happened behind it? That's why next up we have for you a short summary of everything that happened in English Fest 2021. I'm sure that everyone got a brief idea of this wonderful initiative taken by our club.
They say that not everyone can be a writer. That is because a writer is someone for whom writing is much more difficult than it is for others. But we have some aspiring young writers among our royalists present here today. Let's see which of them have created the best stories. I have with me the winners of the story writing competition of English Fest 21. Story writing competitions for grade 6. Coming up in third place, 𝐁𝐰𝐚𝐫𝐞𝐬𝐿. In second place, Methun Pandara. Winner of the story writing competition for grade 6, 𝐿𝐿𝐻 Labdahinga. Grade 7, coming up in third place, Randira Hangarangota. Second place goes to Mithila Pennagol. Winner of the story writing competition for grade 7, Soniru Koswatta. Grade 8. Coming up in third place, Pramod Nanayakkara. Second place goes to Themiya Sirivardhanan. And the winner of the story writing competition for grade 8, Senith De Silva. Grade 9. Third place goes to 𝐂𝐬𝐧𝐿. Coming up in second place, 𝐅𝐞𝐬𝐿. The winner of the story writing competition for grade 9, Naveed Azmi. Grade 10. Coming up in third place, Rehan Kulasekara. And the second place goes to 𝐅𝐞𝐬𝐿𝐻. The winner of the story writing competition for grade 10, Anupa Gunatilaka. Thank you. Over to you, Sasmitaya.
Thank you, Suman. Storytelling is the most powerful way to put ideas into the world. Reading out a story is what brings out the life in it and takes the audience on a journey. Some of our participants present here have done just that. Here are the winners for the reading competition of English Fest 21. Reading competitions. Grade 6. Coming up in third place, 𝐿𝐿 De Silva. Second place, Sahén Dedduwakumara. The winner of reading competition for grade 6, 𝐂𝐻𝐬𝐿. Grade 7. Coming up in third place, Muazzam Imtiaz. Grade 7. The winners are Nitila De Silva and Nitila Tennakon. Grade 8. Coming up in third place, Senith De Silva. Second place, Renuka Fernando. The winner for grade 8 reading competition, Imhan Rodrigo. Grade 9. Third place, Viru Jayawardhan. Second place, Ashwin Vettasingha. The winner for grade 9 reading competition, Tharul Dimer. Grade 10. Coming up in third place, Akhil Adwan. Second place, Kanithu Hettige. The winner of grade 10 reading competition, Omar Hazari. Thank you. Over to you, Sumantu.
Next up, we have a wonderful rendition of the song Hotel California from our very own Shanul Tamisha.
On a dark desert highway, cool wind friends. How they dance in the courtyard, sweet summer sweat. Some dance to remember, some dance to forget. So I called up the captain, please bring me my wine. He said, I haven't had that spirit here since 1969. And still those voices are calling from far away. Wake you up in the middle of the night just to hear them say, welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place, such a lovely place, such a lovely face. They're living it up at the Hotel California. What a nice surprise, what a nice surprise. Bring your alibis. Mirrors on the ceiling, pink champagne on ice. She said, we are all just prisoners here of our own device. And in the master's chambers, they gather for the feast. They stab it with the stealing knife, but they just can't kill the beast. Last thing I remember, I was running for the door. I had to find the passage back to the place I was before. Relax, said the night man, we are programmed to receive. You can check out anytime you like, but you just can't never leave.
Thank you, Chano. I think I speak on behalf of everyone when I say that that was quite an amazing performance.
If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. This was said by Professor Albert Einstein. The same applies to the people who present presentations. To be a presenter, you need to have a sound understanding of what you are presenting, and at the end, make sure that your audience receives the same message. According to my knowledge and comments from our judges, most of our young royalists are amazing presenters. Let's see which of them have managed to become the winners of the presentation competition of English Fest 21. Grade 6. Coming up in third place, 𝐂𝐰𝐴. Second place, 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴. The winner of Grade 6 presentation competition, 𝐂𝐰𝐚 van Algenberg. Grade 7. Coming up in third place, රුහාන් තත්සිලු. Second place, Matt Chandrasena. The first place for Grade 7 presentation competition goes to Dimesh Veeratunga. Grade 8. Coming up in third place, Minudha Rajasinghe. Second place, Akshan Balaratnaraj. First place for presentation competition in Grade 8 goes to Renuka Fernando. Grade 9. Coming up in third place, Omet Rajapaksha. Second place, Karul Janage. The winner of Grade 9 presentation competition, Ben Ryan. Grade 10. Coming up in third place, Nivan Pariavasan. second place, 𝐂𝐬𝐻. The winner of Grade 10 presentation competitions, 𝐅𝐞𝐬𝐻𝐬. Thank you. Over to you, Sumadhi.
Thank you, Sasmita. Before I move on to the winners of the oratory competition, let me share a famous quote by Jerry Seinfeld. According to most studies, people's number one fear is public speaking. Number two is death. Death is number two. Does that sound right? This means to the average person, if you go to a funeral, you're better off in the casket than doing the eulogy. After seeing some of the speeches done by our royalists, most of them seem to have gotten over this fear of public speaking quite easily. Then let's see which of them have delivered the best speeches. I have with me the results of the oratory competition of English Fest 21. Grade 6, coming up in third place, Atmanathan Nitish. Second place goes to Premika Heva. And the winner of the oratory competitions, grade 6, Cheyenne Van Langenberg. Grade 7, third place goes to Muazzam Imtiaz. Coming up in second place, Ravina Apuarachi. The winner of the oratory competition for grade 7, Janik Jayasekara. Moving on to grade 8, third place goes to Pramod Nanayakkara. The second place goes to Akshan Balaratnaraja. First place of the oratory competition for grade 8 goes to Yusuf Hazari. Grade 9, coming up in third place, Gulram Abegunawardana. The second place goes to Tarul Himel. And the winner of the oratory competition for grade 9, Tarul Janage. Moving on to grade 10, third place goes to Shanitu Hentige. Second place, Hirun Senaviratra. The first place of the oratory competition for grade 10 goes to Said Hadi. Thank you.
Our principal, sir, Mr. M.V.S. Gunathilaka, has been incredibly supportive of this initiative taken by our club. Due to an unavoidable circumstance, Principal Sir is unable to join the event today. Our Senior Games Master will be addressing you on his behalf. It is with great pleasure that I invite our Senior Games Master, Mr. M.A.M. Riaz, to address the gathering.
Our chief guest, Mr. Hasith Prematilleke, a distinguished all royalist, deputy principals, assistant principals, sectional heads, grade heads, teachers, prefects, students, chairman and the committee members of the Advanced English Skills Unit. Dear parents, good evening to you all. It gives me great pleasure to address you at this time on a special day. Dear children, Happy Children's Day to you all. And also I take this opportunity to wish all those who have participated in the competitions, despite whether you win or lose. Participation is the most vital thing. I would like to thank the teacher in charge of this club for initiating this type of activities or competitions along with the board members. Indeed, it's a great achievement during this pandemic time. Children are engaged in good cause. So thank you, Vasana Miss, for your contribution. And also, boys, you have done well. I was observing some great performance this evening and really impressed by those things. And children, we know we are in a difficult time because of this pandemic. And although the country is open today, it might take some time for us to be physically in school. We pray and hope as soon as possible we will be back at school. Anyway, children, we have not lost anything. I must thank the senior master in charge, Mr. 𝐂𝐰𝐚𝐫𝐝, for doing a great service during this time. Almost all the clubs at the school are active and they are doing various competitions, various programs, educate the children. So children, you are never lost. You are always in touch with the boys, and Prefect Council is doing a great job. Dear Hasith Prematilleke, a distinguished all boy, your presence here definitely will encourage the boys, and they are eagerly waiting to listen to your speech. I know you have attended so many programs with our boys, seniors, A-level students, and the O-level students. So I hope these youngsters will definitely would like to hear you, and thank you very much for your time and being here. Dear students, you have done the best of you. Most of you all have got the first place, second place, third place. Congratulations to all those who have won, and especially I congratulate the students who have participated also. Sometimes we see the interest is lacking in some other students. Now I see almost 250 people have logged into this program, but we have grade 6, 7, 8, and 9, more than 2,000 odd people or students. But you are fortunate lot because you try your best and you engage yourself in good cause. And also I thank the Royal College in Advanced English Skills Development Unit for doing your best to develop English language ability among the hostelers too. We have been doing Spell Bee program and so many other programs to guide them, those who come from rural parts of Sri Lanka, enable them to improve their English language. Before I conclude, I thank the top board of this unit for your excellent job. Boys, have a nice day, and children, it's your day. I wish you happy Children's Day. Thank you very much.
Thank you for those kind words. Since autocorrect was developed, spelling words properly has been the least of our concern. But it takes a certain skill to listen to a word carefully, spell it correctly, and write it down properly. I'm glad to say that this skill seems to be well developed among our royalists. That's why there was some pretty tough competition in the dictation round. Let's see which of our young royalists have managed to become the winners of the dictation competition of English Fest 21. Grade 6. Coming up in third place, 𝐂𝐲𝐬𝐿. Second place, 𝐼𝐸𝐻. The winner of dictation competition, grade 6, 𝐻𝐸𝐿. Grade 7. Third place, Abdullah Rafi. Coming up in second place, Akshayan Prataba. The winner of dictation for grade 7, Lumina Rajapaksa. Grade 8. Third place, Yusuf Hazari. Second place, Vishman Balaratna Raja. The winner of grade 8, Amjadeen Andurrahman. Grade 9. Third place, Tanuka Nanayak Kara. Second place, Aururan Vantan. The winner of dictation competition, grade 9, Vinupa Nimsara. Grade 10. Coming up in third place, Said Hadi. Second place, Arita Alahapur. The winner of dictation competition for grade 10, 𝐂𝐞𝐬𝐴. Thank you. Over to you, Sumadhu.
Thank you, Sasmita. Next up, joining us today is a renowned corporate personality. He is an old royalist with over 20 years of experience in the corporate world. He is the managing director of Fenton's Group of Companies and a member of the Group Management Committee at Haley's PLC. He is present here with hopes of inspiring our young royalists to achieve greatness. So, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming our chief guest, Mr.Hasith Prematilleke, to address the gathering.
Mr. Riaz, Senior Games Master, Deputy Principals, Assistant Principals, Sectional and Group Heads, Teachers, Teacher in Charge, and the committee members of the Advanced English Skills Improvement Unit, the parents and my dear sons. Good evening, and wish you all a happy Children's Day. I'm so happy to participate in today's event, and I must thank 𝐼𝐸𝐴 for inviting me to grace this occasion. And also I'm amazed to see the talents of our little boys. Despite being away from the school, but still your contribution, your dedication to education and extracurricular activities, that keeps you going. That is the spirit of a royalist. So based on some of the items that 𝐼𝐸𝐴 requested, I have done a small presentation to take you through my career achievements, which could inspire you to become a great leader in the society. To be a corporate leader, those who wish to have a professional career, or even if you want to become a businessman, following a career path, a successful education can take you to greater heights. Can we move on to the next slide, Bhuta? So this is me. I am Hasith Prematilleke. I belong to a group of 90, and I had two brothers who are younger to me. So the one brother belonged to group of 91, other to group of 92. So all of us were very good in academic achievements, although we were not bookworms. We had some good genes. We could not engage in much of the extracurricular activities in the college because we traveled from a long distance. But still, we managed to have our leisure time spent adequately, happily, with the village boys. But we managed to score good results for advanced levels and ordinary levels. And all my brothers, two of my brothers got 3 A's and B's, almost equal results. I want to highlight one special factor about my youngest brother. So because we all studied in mathematics streams that got selected to study engineering. But during our time, there was an insurgency. And we had 2 years waiting time to enter into the university. So we didn't have a doctor in our family. So we asked our youngest brother to study medicine. Then for his second try, he did zoology with the pure mathematics. Then he entered into medical faculty of Colombo, and now he's in Australia practicing medicine. And then during the time, I'll come to the next one later. So I entered the University of Moratuwa to study engineering and achieved the degree there. And then did my master's. I'm happy to say that I managed to become the batch top in my master's of business administration from University of Colombo. And at the same time, my next brother, who became the second of the batch in University of Moratuwa. So these are the academic achievements that could inspire you. Even though you are an average boy, I was not the first in the class. Actually, my highest achievement was I became the 11th in the class of the Royal College. And we were not the best, but still, if you have a career goal, if you're focused on the end course, you can still achieve much higher results. Next slide, Pudha. So these are some of the additional qualifications that I have gained during the time of 2 years gap from the A-levels to enter in the university. My father, must thank him, he's still living with me, encouraging me to study another discipline. So in addition to the engineering, he asked me to study accountants. So what's on the right-hand side is my accountancy qualification on both sides, left and right, 𝐂𝐰𝐸𝐿 and Chartered Accountancy of Sri Lanka. And then I became crazy in study. So while I was in the university, I was fortunate enough to earn some additional income through lecturing to Chartered and CMA students. So that really helped me to finance my education. So with that, I did some additional exams in marketing, became a chartered marketeer, and managed to achieve gain a computer qualification that is one of the best in Great Britain. It is British Computer Society. In addition, later during the corporate career time, I managed to achieve Lean Six Sigma Black Belt, which is more towards on the statistical field. Next slide, Pudha. These are some of the certification like the award winners today. What I have achieved during my MBA became the batch top, and some of the medals and some of the prizes. The last one is in the British Computer Society. I managed to become the second best in the world from part 1. Next slide, please. So with this achievement, and at the age of 31 or 30 years, I managed to complete all my education and managed to achieve the highest level in the education, except the PhD, which I purposely skipped because I wanted to pursue a corporate career and to be a managing director of a company, a bigger company. So I started with Ernst & Young and then move on to Chevron Lubricants. Those two are multinational companies that gave me a good corporate discipline, ethical practices. Then I was invited to join the Phoenix Industries, part of Brandix Group, as the Chief Executive Officer. So I became one of the youngest Chief Executive Officers when I was 33 years old, and then managed to grow the company in 4 folds, so 4 times bigger than it was when I joined the company. Then I was invited to join the multinational company as the country director, which is Sri Lanka, world's largest or leading glove manufacturer. And they managed to earn much better results during this pandemic time. And I managed to get more investment to Sri Lanka. This is one thing that you also have to focus what you can do to the country. So I managed to get $120 million investment into the country, which is very valuable for the country's success. And managed to give employment to 4,000 people in this company. So I'm proud to say that. And all the employees were very happy. Then after my career there, I was invited to join the Haley's Group, the present company. Actually, Fenton's is celebrating 100 years in this year. Belonged to a royalist family, now was fully acquired by Haley's. It had some difficulties, so I managed to turn around and bring it up to profits and greater heights in this financial year. So move on to the next one, Pudha. How I did achieve all these things? What brought me to this level? What brushed me up? It is the Royal College. Royal College and the Royal College gave me the knowledge and the discipline and the courage to come up to this level. And being a business person, those who are a person in the business field, you need to interact with various types of people. The college gave me the diversity to approach people of different cultures, different ethnicities, different religions, different stratas of the society, those who are with political background, those who are with coming from forces backgrounds, those who are with low income, high income levels. So the college gave me that ability to interact with all different types of people and to win their hearts and to win whatever I want from them. And also, being royalists, you know that we are united. So a lot of college events like Rohito, Bradby being the top tier events, and the events like even these bring us together. We are connected. We are royal fraternity. We belong to one alma mater. So this is one that keeps us united. And that helps us to network. For example, at Haley's, on the top management, we have 25% of royalists. So if a royalist comes for an interview, and if he is equal to another person, I always give the chance to the royalists. I always like royalists to cherish and come and grow the career ladder. And on the other hand, the difference is the royalists can converse better, can present themselves better. The programs like this, the advanced English skills improvement programs, help royalists to present themselves better at the interviews, at various meetings. Maybe when you do a job, you have to present things to your clients, suppliers, and top management of companies. You have the background to do that. But if you look at a village boy or a girl from another rural background, they don't have it. And I felt that in the university, since we were asked, we had to do our education in English medium. So a lot of the rural boys who are good in knowledge and IQ level, but they had difficulties. So this is the importance of the language. And as esteemed royalists, our recognition and the respect and ability to respect others take us forward. Next slide, Pudha. I want to give you this slide to show the importance of English in the society today. You need to communicate. You need a mode to communicate. How would you give a clear message to the recipient of the message? The recipient of the message should understand it clearly. Like Sumuntuputta said, the message has to be communicated very clearly. I'm sorry, not Sumuntuputta, Sasmitaputta. So it is also a tool of exploration. You all access internet. and very limited literature is available in other languages. But English is very common. English is a language spoken by 1.1 billion people today. It is almost equivalent to the widely spoken other language is Mandarin, spoken by Chinese. But if you look at today, all the international trade, the communication, internet, literature, everything is available in English. So without knowing proper English, without knowing how to communicate, how to understand, it is difficult to study things, difficult to climb up, difficult to go up to the next level, difficult to communicate something clearly. So that is the importance of English in the society today. And I know when I went to China about 10, 15 years ago, some of the Chinese boys were behind me to teach them English because they knew the importance of English, although their total education medium is Mandarin. But now China is coming up, and had Chinese chosen English as their educational language, today China would have been over the US, would have been the leading country of the whole world. The next one. But English or the language is not enough. This has been proven by a professor, Albert Mehrabian. Through his research, he has found out our body language, the body expressions, the facial expressions, the mode of expressing using your parts of the body gives 50%, 55% of the message. You know that when some person is looking other side, he doesn't want to concentrate. When some person is smiling and listening to you eagerly, you know that he wants to concentrate. So like that, the body language gives a clear communication, and it comprises 55%. And another 1/3 of the communication is using the vocal or tone of voice. You know, when somebody is shouting, even though you don't hear the words clearly, you know that he's angry. So like that, the voice, the tone gives another major part of the communication. But icing on the cake is the language, spoken words, the clear communication. That gives the message complete. So I want to tell you a simple message that it is not just the words, but your body language, the voice, tone of voice, that comprises all together gives the right complete message. Next slide. It's not only the language like Samudhuputa mentioned, the Toastmasters or the public speaking, that is the worst fear in the world, which gives you a fearless communication. When you are free to communicate, you automatically get your skills, the language, the ability to converse things clearly to the recipient. So, Bhutala, if you can join the Toastmasters Club, I'm not sure the Royal College has a Toastmasters Club. That is another additional thing which you can brush up your skills, ability to communicate, and you can clearly become a good leader today if you can communicate the message that you want very clearly. Of course, Toastmasters will teach you. You need to have a proper start, proper content, and proper ending. That comprises the complete message. So the message has to be clear with the right content. The other one is the speed reading. So it shows lightning reading here. And this is the right age, Putala, when you are in grade 6 to grade 8 or grade 9. You are at the right age to learn how to read books fast. So this is my speed. I could read only 300 words a minute. The world record is 25,000 words a minute. And young boys can read more than 3,000 to 10,000 words a minute. So what does it mean? You can finish reading a novel within an hour's time, within a 2 hours time. But it's not just turning the papers. It shows you need to have a memory retention. You need to remember what you read. So these programs are proven. And for example, I had another boy, but unfortunately he's a Ethiopian, who could read 3,000 words a minute. And after reading, they give a question. You got to answer, and he had 100% correct answers. So like that, Putala, if you can try speed reading, that will definitely help your studies. That will definitely help you to save time in reading and focus on other activities, maybe sports, maybe other curricular activities, maybe watching even Netflix. You can save time when you practice your reading skills. The last one on the right-hand side, which gives you memory techniques. So if you can study, there are a lot of websites. If you can study this, you can learn how to retain things, how to memorize things. This is very helpful in the exams. If you have a proper memory storage technique, like in the hard disk, you have the folders. It gives you techniques. Now, say, for example, can somebody remember 300 numbers from different random numbers? It's difficult. But if you practice a memory technique, however long it is, you can remember those numbers. So I'm giving you something in addition to what this advanced English skills improvement program gives you. These are some of the things that you can use to enhance your skills, brush up your things. Next slide. So come to an end. So I congratulate all the winners today and also best wishes to those who took part. And thank you for the teachers who have encouraged the little boys and for the education, and also to the organizers and the committee members of the Royal College. Happy Children's Day. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing those words of wisdom with us, sir. I'm sure that it will be very beneficial to us in our school life as well as our future.
They say that poetry comes alive through recitation. Some of our young royalists present here today seem to have done just that. On that note, let's move to the final set of awards for the day. I have with me the winners of the recitation competition of English Fest 21. Grade 6. Coming up in third place, 𝐂𝐰𝐚𝐫𝐸𝐿. Second place, 𝐼𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐴. The winner of recitation competition for grade 6, 𝐅𝐞𝐬𝐿. Grade 7. Coming up in third place, 𝐂𝐰𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐴. Second place, 𝐅𝐞𝐬𝐿𝐴. The winner of grade 7 recitation, Abdullah Rafi. Grade 8. Coming up in third place, Sasen Premaratne. Second place, Mr.Hasith. First place with grade 8 recitation, Akshan Balaratnarajan. Grade 9. Third place, 𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐴. Coming up in second place, Yasanda Dahanayaka. The winner of grade 9 recitation, Ashwin Vetasinghe. Grade 10. Coming up in third place, Ivan Karyavasan. Second place, 𝐼𝐞𝐬𝐿. The winner of grade 10 recitation, 𝐼𝐴𝐻𝐻𝐿. Thank you. Over to you, Sumadhu.
Thank you, Sasmindaya. To conclude today's proceedings, I would like to warmly welcome the chairman of the Advanced English Skills Improvement Unit, 𝐁𝐰𝐚𝐫𝐞𝐬𝐿, to deliver the vote of thanks.
A very good evening to you all. Chief guest of the evening, Mr.Hasith Prematilleke, Principal Sir, Deputy Principals, Assistant Principals, Senior Games Master, Senior Master in charge of clubs and societies, judges of the competitions, teachers, members of the Prefects Council, past board members, parents, and my dear royalists. As the chairman on behalf of the Advanced English Skills Improvement Unit of Royal College and the organizing committee of the English Fest'21, I take the privilege of thanking those wonderful people who made this event a success. First and foremost, I would like to thank Mr.Hasith Prematilleke for gracing this special occasion despite his busy schedules. Thank you, sir, for your inspiring speech on the importance of the English in contemporary society. We are grateful to our principal, sir, for his encouragement, motivation, and guidance given to us, which will surely make us strive to do our best. I thank the senior deputy principals, assistant principals for always guiding us towards the path of success. My heartfelt gratitude to our senior games master, Mr. M.A.M. Riaz, and the senior master in charge of clubs and societies, Mr. T.D.C.P. Amaratunga, for guiding us towards success. Our special thanks goes out to Master in charge of clubs and societies, Mr. T.D.C.P. Amaratunga, for being with us and guiding us in every possible way to make this event a success. And I would like to thank Mr. M.A.M. Riaz for addressing this wonderful occasion with words of encouragement. Also, I would take this opportunity to thank the sectional heads, grade heads, and the teachers of the upper and middle school sections for helping us in these troublesome times towards the success of this event. I would like to offer our gratitude to our teacher in charge, Mrs. Vasana Vichesinghe, for her guidance and generous support. We offer our sincere thanks to the judges of the competitions for taking time of their busy schedules and lending us a helping hand to make this event a success and an unforgettable experience for the participants. We express our gratefulness to the Prefects Council for being there with us and helping us in every possible way. Last but not least, I would like to congratulate the winners of the competitions while thanking the members of our club and my fellow royalists for participating in the English Fest'21 and for staying with us from the very beginning till the end. Without you, this event wouldn't have been a success. Finally, I would like to conclude today's proceedings with this inspiring quote by Mahatma Gandhi, and I quote, "Live as if you were to die tomorrow, and learn as if you were to live forever." Thank you and good night.
Thank you, 𝐁𝐼𝐴𝐻𝐿. Ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of this incredible evening that we have had so far.
It's been a pleasure to be in the presence of all these amazing people. Thank you for joining us today. Hope you had a great evening.
Until next time, stay safe and good night.